What's up, guys? This is Jay from the Crypto Org. I got some updates for you regarding Thor, Power, as well as another crypto pick that I used to have in the past, and it revolves. What the hell? Involves real estate. All right. Before I show you the content, I just want to say nothing in my video is financial advice. Okay, so do your own research. I am not a financial advisor. This is just me giving you some bullish information on certain cryptocurrencies. Okay. Now, if you're a beginner to this crypto in general, I'm just letting you know some of the cryptocurrencies that I'm going to be talking about are fairly new, so that means it's very risky. Um, However, the reason why I'm sharing with you guys is because I'm keeping up to date with the projects. I'm on it every single day, and by on it, I'm looking at the Discord chat and reading what the updates are, and seems to be doing good so far. And the other cryptocurrency that I'm going to show you is basically backed by really big venture capitalists, and it's being listed in a very popular what do you call it, exchange. There we go. All right, first thing we're going to look at is the big player of the game, which is the Fed. So these guys are just basically printing money out of nowhere. So yesterday, remember, it was 1.5 trillion or 1.536. Now it's 1.636. So once again, it's a the general direction for the repos is going to be up, and that's definitely going to reflect well in the market. All right, let's take a look at the other indicators. So we have the dollar index over here going down. So that right there is positive for the market. 10-year yield. Okay, so it's slightly going up, so that in itself is gonna put pressure in the market. Now, I didn't open up what do you call it, the crude oil price, but I can imagine it to be going down a bit. You know what? The reason why I say that is because we just had some bad economic news just a couple days ago. Whenever there's bad economic news, things go up in terms of market price, and then nothing goes up in a straight line. It needs to cool down. So my guess is crude oil is down a tiny bit. Let me just see. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Oh, okay, then I'm right. It's down a tiny bit. So what I see is with the yield rate up, crude oil down. However, we have the repos up, Dixie down. I think it's just gonna be a slight increase up in terms of cryptocurrencies. And let's see how well reflected. Okay, slightly bit flat. Didn't change that much. This morning, when I did check Bitcoin, it was at 43,000. So, crypto is fairly just, it's stable. Yeah, not doing much. But is it going up? Yes, general direction is up. There are a lot of bullish sentiments in the market, and I'm definitely gonna be showing you some what do you call it? Oh boy, updates in Twitter. All right, first thing we're gonna look at Thor. So once again, this is a new project, a little bit over a month old. The developers, they did a really good job going through the FUD stage. That happened pretty much in December, and yeah, they've been coming up with a lot of new updates and as well as a lot of development. Man, these guys are doing a lot of work. Yeah. Okay. So if you look at the price, it has gone down a bit. Actually, let's take it. So the price correcting down from, let's say, $100. Wow. Okay, I didn't even know. I thought we were just hovering at around 90s. So people pulling profits out and taking the rewards, putting in AVAX to buy other things, maybe pay bills or maybe buy other cryptocurrencies. That's normal, man. People taking profits. So this is a healthy correction in my honest opinion. Now, in terms of the general direction of the project, it is getting widely adopted. People are talking about it quite a lot on Twitter. I mean, like me, I'm adding to it. As you can see, it wasn't even like a sharp decrease down like what happened here. It's just steadily building a floor. And the more development they do, the better the project will be to basically future investors. Now, instead of opening the Discord chat, I'm just gonna show you guys, basically read it out, what's new. So they are the first DaaS and Naas protocol with, what do you call it? Yeah, they're the first DaaS and Naas protocol. So what that means is they're doing DeFi as a service as well as nodes as a service. They have validator nodes right now. The first validator node they have is the FTM, or first FTM validator node, is now in sync, and the developers also made a guide for the people in Discord chat, or basic people who are invested in Thor, how to delegate their FTM. Now, the cool thing about this is that for people that are delegating their FTM in the THOR FTM validator node, there will be future incentives for them to get additional rewards in THOR. That's not live yet. The developers are working on it. That is just something what Loki, their moderator, said. So do expect that. Also, they are working on making the nodes as an NFT. So in the later future or near future, you're gonna be able to trade your node basically, and that is definitely a good thing, because let's say there's people out there that don't want to get Thor node, a Thor coin, don't want to go through the process, but they can still get it directly from you. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but yeah, that's definitely a good thing. Let's see what other updates. So the role count has gone up. So now they have more people in their team. A couple days ago it was just at 22. Now it's at 25. The number of members we have in the Discord group has gone up as well as the number of Thor nodes. Yesterday we were at 23,000. Now we're at 24,000, and that's just the Thor nodes alone. It wasn't even counting the other 3 nodes that we have. So that's it for Thor. This guy. Okay, I aped in real good in this one, and I kind of, do I regret it? Yeah, kind of. All right, so here's what happened. I didn't want to miss the ride, man. I just wanted to create the node, and anyways, I got all stupid and FOMO'd in around this price. That was my fucking fault, to be honest. I got greedy, and now it's doing a slight correction. Just normal, that's expected. But oh yes, so this project, guys, my bad. This project is very similar to Thor, DeFi as a service. They're working towards Naas. Naas, like nodes as a service. However, they're not as developed as the Thor project just yet. However, even though they went through this big flood as well, similar to Thor, they are recovering from it. They haven't been completely out of it yet. However, the developers are working really hard on it, and also the developers are talking to the Thor developers as well. So whatever Thor figured out in terms of what's working for them in terms of sustainability and basically the future, or the state of the project for oh my god, I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to say now. I lost my train of thought there. But anyways, they're talking with Thor, and they are also part of this alliance, union of transparency. So they're trying to be open as much as possible to basically their investors by telling them or asking them yo, where do you want to invest your money and stuff. Anyways, yeah. So they're not as developed as Thor yet. However, since they are in cahoots with them, do expect them to pull the same kind of number. And let me show you the the price history. So this is just within a month, guys. So when it was introduced, the price was quite high, and also the rewards were quite high. So that basically lured people in to want to invest. And they went through this whole FUD stage because it's still a new protocol, right? They didn't understand how well the sales tax was going to perform. I don't want to talk more about it because I don't want to butcher things or what happened. But basically, Thor had the same issue as well. People didn't like the whole sales tax, or when they're claiming their rewards. Anyways, they're working on that. But yeah, going from 100 something to less than $1 a couple days ago, Look at that, man. Fuck. I wish I had gotten in around these prices. But, around this time, I didn't really fully know about power nodes. Even their website in itself is not even fully updated yet. So if you try to join the Discord there, it doesn't work. So I had to get the Discord invite from a friend of mine, actually. And so I'm grateful for that one. Now, is it a good time to buy in? In my honest opinion, yes. However, you are taking a risk because we don't know how well their team is going to be developing or keeping up with their promise. But, you know, I'm going to take a small risk. I'm going to take a risk myself. I'm only putting in a small amount. It's not like I'm putting a big bag in. And yeah, guys, you got to understand cryptocurrency, the whole space is still new. There's going to be a lot of risk involved. But it is following the same trend as Thor, so I'm putting my money in. I'm just gonna. I have some nodes developed for this project, so I'm earning passive income. Now the rewards aren't as good as what I call Thor. However, I'm gonna flip those rewards, and I do see a bright future for this project because I'm looking at the general chat as well. Even though there's still some negativity, they are showing some progress. They do talk about the progress, and yes, their number of coins too. It's not really this. I'm telling you guys, it's 1 million, somewhere on there. That's some. I wish I could show you the documents that talks about it. It's kind of like lost within the Discord. But yeah, this is gonna scale just as fast as Thor. So once again, this is the Phantom's version of Thor. It's a DeFi as a service protocol along with the Naas nodes as a service. And yeah, I do expect other developers doing the same thing in other protocols. They're basically just picking all these highly scalable protocols right now, and so far, the ones involved are AVAX, Phantom. I don't know of the other protocols to be honest, but yeah, that's it for that one. All right, let me show you this guy, Proppy. Proppy is in the real estate niche. Some big venture capitalists like Tim Draper is on this. Yep. So anything that gets listed in Coinbase will always skyrocket. Now, I'm not saying move in now for Proppy. There's a lot of big green candles for this guy. Actually, let me just. So I first learned about this from a good friend of mine. Ooh, damn. So yeah, I learned about this from a good friend of mine last year, and I moved in around like 60 to 70 cents, and I didn't really take a big profit from this. No, still, regardless, I took profit from this. I wanted to move in other projects that I thought was going to scale up, and it did temporarily, and then drop back down. Now, anything that gets listed in Coinbase will always get that big wave. See what's happening right here? Now, it could go up a little bit more. I saw that same thing happen with GRT last year, or I think 2 years ago. No, it was last year in January. Um, but do I see this as a good buy-in? I don't know. If you're really into real estate, then yes, dollar cost average in. If not, it could possibly test some lower lines, like somewhere around here, $3.22. But overall, this project is very bullish, guys. I think the World Economic Forum is around this, and it is part of the blockchain or digital chamber of commerce. Yes, I will actually. I will. I have previous videos about this, but I'm definitely gonna deep dive into this again, so that way whoever's new can definitely take a look into Proppy a little bit more. And is Proppy the only real estate crypto project that I know of? Nope. There's this other one called DFinder. It used to be called Smartlands, but they rebranded. However, the ticker is still the same, SLT. So yeah, take a look at the supply of this one, guys, and also the market cap. Once the market cap goes up a little bit more, I mean, like they are dealing with the real estate, which is a multi-trillion-dollar industry, this thing will definitely skyrocket, man, along with the price, especially when the supply of the coins is so low. Sky's the limit for this guy. Let's see. All right, let me show you guys some other news. Here we have Tom Emmer. Basically, now they're introducing the whole idea of CBDC. Actually, they've been doing it for the past couple of years, but now we have a player basically going against it. And so what they're doing is basically establishing two different sides. One that is for adopting CBDCs, and now he wants to be the other player that's against it. So they're just setting up some sort of drama online, so that way, you know, the people are tuned in, are trying to like understand the whole idea of cryptocurrencies and what's happening in the space, so that way they get sold to the whole idea of crypto. That's how you get people addicted, man. You just activate certain emotions, and that's what those drama soap operas do. And that's what's happening, especially with the SEC lawsuit on Ripple. It's just they're gonna keep dragging that shit, man. Like it's been over a year now. Actually, started December 2020, and right now it got delayed once again because of Omicron. They're not scared of Omicron. All right, so what I see happening is the whole idea of CBDC is gonna come, man. There's no stopping it. The whole idea of UBI, Universal Basic Income, they're gonna be using CBDCs for that. And the bad thing about CBDCs is that, like your dollar, when you put it in the bank, it doesn't belong to you. Um, the banks will have full custody of it. Similar with this guy, the banks will have full custody of it, and they're gonna be using that thing to track. Oh, if you're using crypto, you're tracked. Okay, your track is basically we're playing right into their hands, but you know you can still leverage it to make your life a little bit easier. Um, Another thing with CBDCs or like the whole idea of UBI is that you're gonna give away your rights and your assets. Now that is just what I read, but for some reason in the past couple of years, the things that are deemed as conspiracy theories are soon to be conspiracy facts. Now, the whole idea of CBDCs, man, it's fucking evil. Stay away from it. Stick to the other cryptocurrencies that are not issued by the Fed. So that way, you know, you can actually take control of your own destiny a little bit more. And yeah, you want to stick to the super Illuminati coins too. And I have a good list of those too. But you're going to have to do your own digging. Look in the description. I have a huge playlist of multiple other projects. So if you want to know more about crypto and also other projects to invest in, even though this is not a financial advice video, take a look into there. Because I share some really good information, man, regards crypto, especially if you're new. All right, let me show you guys another one. Oh, ICP. Sweet. Okay. ICP is a layer 1 project. So basically, other protocols are going to be building projects on top of it and utilizing the superpowers that it can give them, basically utilities. And how this was introduced to me last year is that it was just introducing Coinbase out of nowhere, and the price was like quite high too. Like it shot up to like $800, like out of nowhere. Like wow, what the fuck? Top 50s as well, and then it started dropping down to like yeah below 100, and I think established a floor around $24. So this thing is heavily backed by a lot of venture capitalists such as Andreessen Horowitz. For those that don't know Andreessen Horowitz, he's basically like a super Jew. So anything this guy touches just is a good project. Like they do really good research, you know, him and his team. And yeah, if you want to build a portfolio, guys and girls, and you don't know which projects to look at, that's a safe long-term investment. I would definitely want to follow Andreessen Horowitz. His investment team is called A16Z. or if you're Canadian, A16Z. What you want to do is leverage the information that the big guys have, and take advantage of it, man. Like, they spent a lot of money doing all these research, and it's available. That information is available online. It's just you got to do your own digging. That's why I said it earlier. Please do your own research. This is not financial advice video. It's just for entertainment. Let's see. Okay. That's all I got for this video, guys. So remember, ICP, definitely a project you want to do some research. Just recently, Dion from NYC Network grabbed some. To be honest, I don't have some. I don't have any. I'm not saying that this project is not good. It is good. That's why I'm telling you guys. I just don't have the money, man. I'm invested into other projects right now. But if you really like layer ones or projects that are a bit more stable in terms of price. Actually, all cryptocurrencies are like super volatile right now. But in the future, when the market is a little bit more saturated, yeah, I do foresee this as one of those coins that are going to be slightly bit stable. Now, it's not going to be like stable coin stable, but like it's going to hover around a certain price, and it's not going to do super crazy drops or crazy rises. Crazy rises are good. But anyways, that is all I have. If you did enjoy this video, guys, please press that like button. Also share my video as well. And if you have some thoughts, comment down in the video below. Video below. What the fuck? Just comment below, okay? And I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Now, whether you want to subscribe or not, if you want really cool information, I highly suggest you subscribe. But anyways, that's all I got, guys. Yeah, take care.